Yeah, hi again. Now we have a second design. Um, this second design will be useful when if you don't have a conditional forwarder in your configurations in your hub. So let's start with, as we mentioned before, we have here first one we have on-premise, we have hub, and we have spoke. Okay, now the hub, we have two servers here, server one and server two for a DNS, and we have load balance. So the traffic, how will you can go here to be know in your informations. You don't have conditional forwarder are defined in DNS. So the traffic, how we can go. First step will go from spoke one to load balance. This be a first step. Okay, then from load balance will be 10.2221.224. Then we'll go from load balance to any VMs. Let's imagine we'll go to second DNS will be this a number 2. Then third will DNS2 will go to DNS provider. This is a second or 3 step. The third step. Okay, so we'll go from spoke one to load balance. Then from to load balance, will load the traffic to any servers which was or selected DNS2. Then the next two because we'll go to a DNS server. So why go from D to DNS server? Because no conditional for. So let's recap this point. First one, DNS2 sends a query to 168.63.129.16, and this, as we mentioned, this is a third step because no conditional forwarder are defined in DNS configurations that match it your domain. So the query is then to send the default forwarder. Second, we have here, as you see, we have a record here, spoke one dot single. So how we can reach that? First one, the Azure DNS service is able to return to a record associated in spoke one. This is spoke one. So because the DNS infrastructure service, we have two servers here in infrastructure in hub, DNS1 and DNS2. And also we have Azure private DNS zone. It's called private link dot postgres.database.azure.a domain is linked to associate to VNet. So let's recap again. We our traffic will go from spoke to load balance, the load balance to to select it or to send the traffic to DNS2, a second step. A third step, because there is no conditional forwarder here, the traffic will go to the default forwarder will be this DNS. And also the Azure DNS service is able to return to a record associated to spoke one because we have here two DNS server, 1 and 2, and also the Azure private DNS for private link. This one domain is linked to this hub VNet. I hope this design will be useful for maybe your design or real situations, and let's discuss another design in next video.